Hey guys, Deja Vu here and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Town Hall 13 strategy that is taking over Clash of Clans, and the hit rate with this strategy is so high. It's insane how powerful it is. And if you guys have been watching the World Championship, then you probably already know what it is going to be. It's going to be ZAP LALO. This strategy, it is crushing bases, so you are definitely going to want to learn this one. What we're going to do is I'm going to try to break it down and make it as easy and simple as possible as I can for you guys. And you can see up on the screen, I got up our war in WHF against Tribe Gaming. So that's where these replays are going to be coming from. If there's anybody you want to learn this strategy from, it's going to be Tribe. They are killing it right now in the World Championship. So let's go ahead and get right into the replays. All right, guys. So the first replay is coming from Elliot up against Raj. So let's see what he does here. And right off the bat, you can see he has the 7 lightning spells and an earthquake, and that is what's making this strategy so powerful, because right now so many bases, they have like their CC or like maybe like an eagle scatter shot. They have some stuff so close together where you can just send in those lightning spells and get a ton of value. So what you're looking for to get with the lightning is usually people are going for the CC, and like if you have like a scatter shot or the enemy queen, or definitely if you have the eagle, that is just going to be so much value. You don't always have to go for the CC. It does depend on the base. And not only that, but I've seen lightning spells being used with hybrid hog rider. So we're definitely going to check that out and look out for some more videos on that. So I'm going to try to make this like as simple as I can for you guys. I'm going to break it down into phases just so we can kind of understand it a little bit better. I'm not going to lie, this strategy does take a little bit more skill than like strategies like Yeti Smash. So it does take a lot of practice. I know I have been practicing it constantly in friendly challenges. All right, so let's just roll it and we'll kind of break it down as we go here. So phase 1 is going to be the lightning spells. Obviously that's going to be phase 1. So let's see where he sends the lightning. He's going to send the lightning straight onto the CC, and we have some scatter shots close by. So like I said, you're just looking to get that value. So if you have anything close to the CC, scatter shots, eagle, that is where you're going to want to send the lightnings into. So look at that, sending them into the scatter shot, taking out the scatter shot and the CC. He did miss the enemy world champion though. He didn't get the queen down. If you do have the queen close together, you can also take out the queen, which is going to be like just, I mean, awesome, because if you're taking out, think about this guys, if you have a base and you're taking out a scatter shot, the CC, the queen, I mean, that's just so much. And then phase 2 is going to be the Sui hero part. And what you're looking to get with your Sui hero is you're looking to get down pathing for the Lalo, but not only pathing, you're looking to get down like as much value as possible, like maybe some of those key defenses like air defenses, maybe another scatter shot, the enemy queen or the enemy RC, or even the town hall if you can. That really depends from like base to base. You would have to see what base you're hitting and just draw out a good plan. So in this situation, he's going for the town hall, and not only the town hall, but he's going to be able to get the enemy queen. And honestly, that's what makes this strategy a little bit difficult, and that's why you need practice, because you just need to practice and you need to start to learn like how much value can your Sui get. The more you practice with it, the more you'll start to realize how much damage your heroes can take and where you can send them in to get the most value. All right, so sending that in. Okay, so the queen was able to take down the town hall pretty easy, which is, I mean guys, all right, look at this. So he hasn't even started the Lalo part yet. So far he did phase 1 and phase 2, which was the lightning and the Sui. And I mean, look how much of the base is down already. He got the town hall, he got the queen, he got the CC, he got a scatter shot. It's just pretty insane. And not only that, let me show you the pathing, because remember with Lalo, the main thing also is you want to get the pathing down. You want to get a nice narrow path, or you want to get that L-shaped path. So let's see what he has right here. Let's bring up the drawing tools. Okay, so he's going to send the stone slammer in to get this scatter shot down. Guys, you got to be careful when you're doing Lalo, because those scatter shots, they will wreck your loons. So you might need a free spell depending on the situation. And then let's see this nice little L-shaped path he has. I mean, he's going to fly. He'll be able to fly right around the base like this. That is a great narrow path where the loons are just going to destroy the rest of this base. So let's keep playing it and let's see how it plays out. Also guys, I want you to watch how he deploys the loons, because I mean, when you're doing Lalo, it takes a little bit of skill when you put down your loons. You definitely don't want to just go full send with your loons and just try to get lucky. That is not the way you want to do it. You want to send them in like strategically into the defenses. Like, see how he's sending like 4 here, 4 here. So he's gonna send, let me bring Let me do that. All right, so see how he's sending a few in over here. That's going to go to the wizard tower. He's sending a few in over here to go to the air defense. Some here. He does find a Tesla farm. Some here, and then the main goal is they're all going to come together, and you want them to bunch up together in the core and just start one-shotting those defenses. And not only that, but it's a lot about spell placement too. So look how the loons are going in, and let's watch how he puts the haste spell down. You want to kind of, a little tip for you guys, when you put haste spell down, you want to put them down so they overlap defenses, so the loons can fly from defense to defense. And not only that, so they can all meet up together. You want them, like if one group is going slower than the other group, then see how he hastes the other group so they can all meet together near the eagle. And just great loon deployment from Elliot. Troops are moving in, gonna take out that eagle. You gotta be careful because those eagle strikes will wreck your loons also. Stone Slammer hasn't even popped yet, and the base is pretty much destroyed. He didn't even use the Warden ability yet, guys. I mean, look at this. He still has a haste spell. He still has 2 free spells. I mean, he's gonna be able to swag the Warden if he wanted to. He can swag the Warden, 2 free spells, and a haste. That's just, guys, that is absolutely insane. And it just blows my mind how strong this strategy is right now. It's pretty crazy, guys. You need to start practicing this, I'm telling you. And I don't know if it's just really strong right now because the base building hasn't caught up, but I mean, if you guys are seeing bases like this where you can get the value with the zap spells, then you are definitely gonna want to be using it. Let's go ahead and jump into another replay. Alright, so the next replay is coming from Mr. Perfect. Let's go ahead and see how he gets it done. Before we actually even roll the replay, let's kind of take a look at the base and let's break down what he was thinking, because remember, this strategy, it does take base identification. You want to find where you can get the most value out of your lightning spells. I feel like that's all I'm doing now when I'm scouting bases. I'm like, where can I get the value for the lightning? All right, so on this base, you can see we have the scatter shot, we have the CC, and we have the queen over here. Even have a single inferno, and even these expos where the earthquake will be able to do some damage. So I mean, that's already a ton of value. The CC, the scatter, and the queen is pretty nice. A little tip for you guys though, when you have this CC really close to the town hall, be careful when you send in that earthquake spell, because you don't want to accidentally activate that town hall, because that is just that's extra damage you don't need. I know I did that a few times in friendly challenges. All right, so let's go ahead and play it, and let's see what he's going to do here. So remember, guys, phase 1 and phase 2 is the lightning and the Sui. I like to break it down in the phases, even when I'm planning out my attacks, because it just makes it a little bit easier to understand if you like you know, you break it down. I don't know, that's just me. Let me know, guys. Comment down below and let me know how you guys plan out your attacks. So starting with a bowler bounce, little tip, you can use a bowler bounce if you have like no defenses around and you're bouncing from like a building onto like a storage or something where the second building is more hit points. All right, so starting the king and the queen. So it looks like he's going to want to Sui into the town hall. You can see he's sending the lightning spell. When they send in the lightning spell, sometimes I miss it because it goes so fast. All right, so Sui going into the town hall. And again, with the Sui, you're looking to get like as much value, but you're not only looking to get value, you also need to get down the pathing for the Lalo. You need to have that nice narrow path. All right, so going up against a multi, which is pretty nice. You don't have to worry about a single inferno roasting your queen. Gonna take out a scatter shot. I mean, that is a lot of value already. Both of the scatter shots are down. Gonna take out the town hall. So far we got a CC, we got 2 scatter shots, we got the enemy queen. I don't know, guys, that's crazy. It's so much value. Honestly, take advantage of this strategy while you can, because eventually bases are gonna catch up. Okay, so let's see for phase 1 and phase 2, let's see what he got down. So basically he got down this whole section right here, and not only, like I said, not only is it a ton of value, but he also got the pathing for the Lalo. He has a nice little L-shaped path here, just like hybrid. I know a lot of you guys have been using hybrid at Town Hall 13. Think of it like hybrid. You want to get that narrow path. I mean, pretty much the same thing. It's actually nice that hybrid was in the meta, that we've been practicing that, because I mean it's almost the same as Lalo. Obviously Lalo takes a little bit more skill. Alright, so sending in the Lava Hound, and look at that new level Lava Hound. I love the new look of the Lava Hound. So sending the loons in, again, watch how he sends the loons in. You don't just go full send. You want to put them down smart so they all meet up together. They should come over and meet up at the Eagle Artillery. He is going up against a sweeper, which is a little bit annoying, so he should be able to get it though. I mean, at least it's right in the beginning. Before, right here, there's not really a lot of damage on the loon, so it's not really an issue. Sending in the Stone Slammer, and usually in the Stone Slammer, I like to use a dragon and more loons, especially because, like, you can see he has the RC over here, so he could open the Stone Slammer if he needed to. Like, if that was a queen right there, then he would open the Stone Slammer, and the dragon inside can take out those enemy heroes, which is really nice. But the RC is like, the RC is way slower than the queen, but you can see the dragon coming out. Yeah, but the RC is a less of a threat than the queen. She's a little bit slower, but look at that dragon taking out the enemy royal champion, which is really nice. He still has, I mean, look at this, guys. Look how many loons he still has left up, even on the last attack. I mean, this strategy is just, it's destroying bases. And not only that, but he still has another free spell. I mean, I don't know, guys, it's just, it's crazy. Even if you've been watching the World Championship, they have been crushing it with this strategy. It's just, I mean, you guys have to be practicing it. And not only that, but I'm actually trying the zap spells with Hybrid and Hog Riders. It's just, not only that, but the zap spells, or actually they're called lightning spells, they are really fun to use. I don't know, I'm really enjoying it, especially because like the last few months everything has just been Hybrid or Yeti Smash, so it's really nice to start to see different strategies in the meta. I absolutely love it. So look at this, guys. I mean, still so many loons up, still has the dragon up. You guys do want to be careful about time fails, because we are seeing a lot of time fails happening with this strategy, and that's going to be a triple. Let's go ahead and take a look at one more. Alright, guys, so last but not least, we have Pablo Escobar coming in on Clint, and let's just take a look at the base before we start again, because I hope you guys are starting to see a pattern here. So look at this, we have the CC and the Eagle close together. I'm telling you, anytime you have a base where you have the CC and the Eagle, this is the strategy you're gonna want to use. Not only that, but we have the queen over here, so that's where we're gonna go ahead and send in the lightning spells, which is a ton of value. It's all about value. And not only that, but it's like right in the middle of the base, so it's gonna create a nice path for the Lalo. So let's see here, starting with the lightning spell again. Phase 1 and phase 2 is, oh wait, hold on, we have, all right, there we go. Phase 1 and phase 2 is the lightning and the Sui part. I mean, you guys are seeing a pattern here. I hope so, because I mean, it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So sending the lightning spell, he did miss the queen though. It seems like you have to make sure you get the lightning right on the queen, but if the queen is next to the Grand Warden, I'm not really sure, I gotta double check that, but I think if the queen is next to the Grand Warden, you might not be able to take her down. I'm actually not 100% sure. I will check that and put it down below in the comments for you guys. All right, so baby dragon on the spell storage, and right now he's just taking you want to get down the pathing for the Sui, so you got to funnel your Sui in where you want them to go. Make sure you have that pathing down. I know a lot of times I go to do my Sui and I don't have good pathing, and your Sui ends up walking, and then that's just no good, guys. All right, so queen going into the town hall. He had a nice path into the town hall, and we're also starting to see a pattern. It's like a lot of these attackers are going to take down the town hall with the Sui, but I'm telling you guys, that is not always necessary. It just depends on the base and where you can get the pathing and the value. You do not always have to take out the town hall with the Sui. I just want to make that clear. All right, so queen did get some good value though. I don't think she's gonna get the enemy queen though. No, enemy queen doesn't go down, so we still do have the enemy queen, and we still have the RC up, which it usually isn't ideal, because those two heroes together will destroy your Lalo. But he still has his RC, and then remember, we have the Stone Slammer with the dragon inside, so that's how he's going to deal with the enemy heroes. Make sure you always have a plan for those enemy heroes when doing Lalo. So let's see, loons going in, sending in the Lava Hound, and I mean, he's just sending in some loons from the right side, from 3 o'clock, sending in some loons from the bottom side. And again, they should all meet together and just start one-shotting defenses. Again, let's see, look at the pathing he has. He has a nice L-shaped path. It's all about pathing, so your loons can fly together and just start crushing the base. He still had, I mean, honestly, he still did have a lot up though. He had 2 scatter shots up, and he had both of the enemy heroes up, and he's still able to crush the base here. So let's see, loons going in, use that warden ability, perfect warden ability, use the free spell on the scatter shot. Make sure you freeze those scatter shots, or you use the warden ability over them. Otherwise, you might have an issue on the back end. Still has 50 seconds left. Look at all the loons. He still has a lot of loons up. I mean, there's really no other threats to his loons besides those wizard towers. You do have to be careful about those splash damage defenses. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure the wizard tower got an extra level, so I mean, you got to be really careful. They are pretty powerful. And there you go, guys, that is going to be another triple. I'm going to be really interested to see how the meta shifts, because remember, guys, the update was only a few days ago, so the meta is still being determined, and base building still has to catch up. So I'll make sure to bring you guys videos to keep you guys updated on what the pro players are using. So make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button to see the videos before everybody else. Alright guys, so let's just finish this attack up, and that is going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment down below, and I always want you guys to engage with the video and let me know how this strategy is doing for you. I mean, are you guys picking up triples with it? Is it not working for you? And not only that, but if you guys have strategies that you're using in your own clans, make sure you comment down below and let me know what they are. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.